If you're here, your cat has recently undergone surgery, and as a pet parent, I'm sure you're looking for the best way to support them through their recovery. You want them to bounce back to their playful, energetic selves as quickly as possible, but when it comes to post-surgery care, there's one critical area that you can't afford to overlook: their diet. Just like humans, what your cat eats after surgery plays a huge role in how fast they heal, how well they recover, and how comfortable they feel as they regain their strength. You might be wondering, what should I feed my cat? What's the right food to help them recover quickly and safely? If your cat is recovering from surgery, you want to make sure you're offering the right nutrients, in the right amounts, at the right time. Surgery can be a big shock to their system, so feeding them properly is just as important as their medication or follow-up appointments. It's a journey, isn't it? You've been through the stress of the surgery, and now, it's all about doing everything in your power to ensure that your cat has the smoothest, quickest recovery possible. What you feed them in these critical post-surgery days can actually speed up their healing process, or if done incorrectly, it can delay their recovery. How to feed them during this time is not just about providing food, it's about providing the right kind of food. So, let's talk about how you can ensure your cat heals quickly, gets the right nutrition, and stays comfortable through the process. Now, you might already know this, but I'm going to remind you anyway: surgery takes a lot out of your cat. Whether it was a routine spay, a dental procedure, or something more serious, your cat's body needs a little extra TLC to get back on track. That's where you, as their loving caregiver, come in. And it all starts with the right food. When your cat undergoes surgery, their body goes into repair mode. They need extra protein to rebuild tissues and support muscle recovery. They need healthy fats to provide energy and support their immune system. They need vitamins and minerals to help their cells regenerate. This isn't just about keeping them full, it's about nourishing them so they can heal quickly and get back to their normal life. But here's the thing: after surgery, cats can often have reduced appetite or may feel nauseous due to pain medication. This can make it even more difficult for them to eat the food they need to recover. You may find that your cat is a little hesitant to eat, or they're not interested in their regular meals. And that's okay. Understanding what to feed them and how to encourage them to eat is just as important as what's in the food itself. First things first, protein is essential. Why? Because protein helps to repair tissues and build muscles. After surgery, your cat's body needs to regenerate damaged tissues, and protein is what provides the building blocks for this process. Good sources of protein include chicken, turkey, lamb, and fish. These meats are not only easy for your cat to digest but are packed with high-quality protein that helps rebuild muscles and tissues. Now, your cat's immune system also needs support, especially after undergoing surgery. This is where fatty acids come in. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish oils or flaxseed, have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce swelling and support tissue healing. Omega-3s also help maintain your cat's skin and coat health during recovery, which is essential for their overall well-being. While fish like salmon or mackerel are great natural sources of omega-3s, you can also find supplements if needed. Just make sure they're specifically designed for cats. Speaking of supplements, vitamins and minerals also play a big role in healing. Vitamin E is particularly important during recovery because it acts as an antioxidant that helps prevent further cell damage. It can also boost the immune system and support healthy skin, which is especially important if your cat has stitches or wounds that need to heal. Don't forget vitamin B complex and iron, as they're essential for red blood cell production. These are especially useful if your cat has undergone surgery that may have caused blood loss. You want to ensure their blood is circulating properly and that they have enough energy to heal, so keep an eye on these important nutrients. If your cat is feeling a little off after surgery, wet food might be the better option to start with. Why? Because wet food is typically more palatable and easier to eat, especially for cats who may not feel up to eating the usual dry food. It also has higher moisture content, which is excellent for cats who may be reluctant to drink enough water post-surgery. Adequate hydration is critical for your cat's recovery, so offering wet food ensures they're getting more fluid to help keep them hydrated and aid in digestion. That said, if your cat is used to dry food, you can gradually reintroduce it once they're eating well again. But in the first few days following surgery, wet food will be gentler on their stomach and may be more appealing to them. As any cat owner knows, cats can be picky eaters. After surgery, their appetite may be lower than usual, and they may need a little extra encouragement to eat. Offering a warm meal can often help stimulate their appetite. Just warm the food slightly in the microwave for a few seconds. This can enhance the smell and make the food more enticing to your cat. But remember, don't heat it too much. You want it to be warm, not hot. Sometimes, cats need something more flavorful to tempt them to eat. Try offering small amounts of broth or pureed food to kickstart their appetite. If they're still hesitant, adding a sprinkle of fortified nutritional powder can help boost the flavor and nutrients without overwhelming them. It's crucial to keep track of how much your cat is eating after surgery. If your cat refuses to eat for more than a day or two, you should consult your vet immediately. Extended loss of appetite can be a sign that something else is wrong, especially if they're also showing signs of pain, lethargy, or digestive issues. In such cases, it's always best to contact your vet for guidance. Also, keep an eye on their litter box habits. A decrease in food intake can often lead to less frequent elimination, so monitor their behavior and make sure they're passing stool and urine regularly. If your cat's bowel movements are too infrequent or they're having difficulty urinating, seek veterinary attention immediately. It's easy to focus entirely on the food aspect of recovery, but remember that tender care is just as important. Post-surgery, your cat is likely feeling sore, disoriented, or even a little scared. Keeping your cat comfortable is key. Create a quiet, cozy recovery area with their bed, food, and water nearby, and minimize any loud noises or stressful situations. Make sure they're not jumping around too much and keep their activity level low. Overexertion can hinder the healing process, so keep playtime to a minimum during the first few days. If they seem agitated or restless, calm them down with gentle petting or soft, reassuring words. Every cat is different, and their recovery needs will vary based on their age, breed, the type of surgery they've had, and their overall health. Consulting your vet about their specific post-surgery care plan is essential. Your vet will likely have specific food recommendations, advice on medication, and any other care instructions unique to your cat's recovery process. In some cases, your vet may recommend specific recovery food formulas, which are designed to meet the heightened nutritional needs of cats during recovery. These foods are typically higher in protein and fats to support healing and energy. They may also have a softer texture to make them easier for your cat to eat. Supporting your cat through post-surgery care requires a combination of good food, the right hydration, and a little extra love and patience. With the right approach, your cat will soon be on their way to a full recovery, stronger and healthier than before. Always monitor their progress, stay in close contact with your vet, and adjust their diet and activity levels as needed. Don't forget, recovery can take time, and your cat might need a bit more care than usual. But with proper nutrition and the right care, they'll be back to their curious, playful self in no time. If you found these tips helpful and want to learn more about caring for your cat, be sure to subscribe for more expert advice on how to keep your feline friend healthy and happy.